Morning guys, welcome back. Excuse the sun. Welcome to another episode of Taylor's Wildlife Photography. So today, you've probably seen from the intro, but we're looking for our nemesis bird. I shouldn't really call it a nemesis bird, but it's a bird I've been looking for ages. I mean, years. Thanks. So today we're in Lincolnshire. Lovely little place called Ukbirds Flats. In fact, we're not at Ukbirds Flats yet, we're in the car park. If any of you come this way, I would avoid the Prospect Hill or Prospect Lane car park. The hill is so steep, one-way traffic, and if you get stuck coming the other way, it's a nightmare. So head for the Whitton Road car park if you can. It's a bit more of a walk, I believe, but geez, let me turn you around. That's worth an extra walk, right? Anyway, we'll have a natter on the way. I'll bring you back in a second. Now guys, so the flats themselves are a wetland created in about 2006, and what the local council did is allowed the sea defences to flood. Now I say allowed, they're going to flood, aren't they? But what that creates is an area of wetland for wildlife and various waders. Now when the sea or the sea defence floods, it collects and stores water on the flats. Makes a great habitat for all sorts of species. But the species we're looking for today, my nemesis bird, I shouldn't really call it that because it's a lovely little bird, is a bearded reedling. Now, there's no guarantee I'm going to see it today. I'm sure I'll see lots of other stuff. But this bloody bird, honestly, I've tried and tried, and I've been with people who've seen it. I've never spotted one. Lovely little thing. It's a bearded tit or a bearded reedling. Has a little mask like Zorro. I've seen loads of photos recently, some from here actually. And what they tend to do this time of year is they'll come in during the autumn, sort of before winter, and migrate, and they will use the gravel off the paths to help digest food. Now, I'm hoping we're going to see some today. Can't guarantee it, but either way, whether we do or don't, have a look at this. Sure, we're going to have a great time nonetheless. And if not, as always, you get to laugh at me making an idiot of myself. We're a funny old species, aren't we, bird watchers and nature lovers? So, I've just spoken to that chap who said there was nothing, it's dead. There's no little birds around here at all. And I've walked 10 metres away from him, maybe 20. And listen to this. I don't know if the camera picks that up very well, but it's absolutely full of bird sound, and already within a few metres I've seen squirrel, robin, female pheasant, long-tailed tits, great tit, blue tit just flew over, and I've walked no more than 10-15 metres away from him, just down that track there. I suppose sometimes we're just not happy with the common stuff, are we? But if I come out and I just see a robin or a sparrow or a great tit, and you come out on a day like this, who could grumble? Love it. So comes the first hide thing, guys. I'm just going to be a bit quiet in case anyone's here. This is the tower hide. Turn you around. So this is the furthest all the way to the right hand side as you come out within car park. Nice little hide. Never been in it. just seen a marsh harrier fly over, so let's see if we can't get a little bit of footage. Hi guys, how are we doing? Spotted anything? Well, welcome to the tower hide. We're fortunate enough to have this to ourselves right now, which is why I'm able to talk a little bit louder and make a noise coming in the door. So I've already, would you believe it? Oh, bearded reedlings. I'll spin you around, bear with me. So just down, I don't know if I can zoom in, down there in that gap, I'm certain there were some reedlings that just flew through. Oh yeah. See if I can't get them before I spin you back around. Typical. So what I was saying as I came in, guys, was that marsh harrier just flew over off into the distance and then dropped down, so I'm hoping that little bugger comes back. Now this hide is the tower hide, and everything's quite far away from this one, unfortunately, so I don't know it's going to make for many a great photo. But what it will do is give me a chance to spot things and hopefully get a little bit of footage from distance. Wish me luck. So what you'll see now, guys, I'll put it up. It's not a great photo, in fact it's rubbish. It's the back end of a reedling. But I can at least say I've seen one, can't I? Let me show you so nobody says I'm making it up. Back end of a bearded tit. Much prefer the front end. Right guys, so what I've done is I've set the tripod up. Now as I've shown you already, there's a bit of distance really from this hide to anything else. So anything I'm recording is a little bit shaky and unsteady, and I'm not a big fan of that. So we'll see if we can't get a little bit of footage. Nemesis bird. So I shouldn't really call it that because it ain't my nemesis, it's just a bird I really want to see, and I've seen it. I haven't got any footage yet, but I've got some really crap photos, dragonfly, and I will post them, and I'll show you them just for the record shots really, just to show you that I'm not making it up. But just as I was coming out of the hide, they landed just in front of me. I didn't really have time to get a good shot and I was so far away. And then as I come out the hide, there was a pied wagtail, so I got distracted with that. A bit like most birders really. Well, every bird you see is your favourite, and you love it, and it's an odd thing really, except for pigeons. Every bird you spot which you think is that bird you're looking for is always a fluffing pigeon in it. So I have an ongoing joke with a few friends of mine really, but I was just talking about it to Gaz from the Bearded Birders. If you haven't seen them really on Instagram, I'll put a link down below. The cracking pair of guys, Gaz and Alan. But I was talking to Gaz the other day about it, and I call them fluffing pigeons, but the other version, because every time you see one you go, oh, is it a shorty? It's a fluffing pigeon. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, distracted. Another one of my species that I haven't seen, oh, I'm desperate to see. It's probably one of my, again, favourite birds, but it's a green woodpecker. I've heard them, I've seen dashes of green as they fly off into the distance, but I can't really say that I've seen it, and I've never got a record shot. So if any of you guys have any suggestions for green woodpeckers, Lincolnshire area, or an hour or two's drive from there, pop it down below in the comments, because I'd love to see a green woodpecker. See what else we can find. Sorry guys, I was just taking some B-roll of me walking and I've just spotted another feast for me. Let's see if you can't see the screen, bear with me. Now lots of you people will say, oh wow, there's birds all over the place, but I have never seen one. Ready? Spin you around. Can we see it? We focus on it. You all know what that is? It's a stonechat, and that is my first ever stonechat, guys. Never seen one before. I know it's not a hugely rare bird, but it's rare for me. I've never seen one. Honestly, I was just walking down and I just saw it. Sat on that reed. Lovely. I just fired off a few shots before I could get the, I thought I don't want to miss it. Got the tripod out, and just as I did, got a couple of shots and skimmed across the reeds. Oh, I'm hoping some of those are sharp. Get in. Should start around doing boat B-roll footage more often, shouldn't I? Right, in a bit. So then guys, very shortly after entering this hide and setting up the cameras, we had some visitors, some birders came. So unfortunately I haven't recorded much speaking here, but what I have got is some video clips and some pictures for you, so enjoy. So I enjoyed that footage and those pictures, guys. It's a little bit, I don't want to say quiet because it ain't quiet, but I want to move on. I've got itchy feet, so I'm moving on. Right then guys, so that's me done for the day, unless I find anything interesting on the way home. Yeah, Opreg Flats, lovely place, lots of hides, lots of wildlife and birds and all sorts. I'll pop a list up on the screen as I said, and I'll show you all the things I've spotted today or heard, and hopefully I've got some footage and some pictures for you. Sorry, my head's on a swivel because I can still hear the birdie tits. Lovely place. Nice place for a walk. Unfortunately the tide's in today, so the flats are flooded, but a great deal all the same. Anyway, on to the next. So just walking home guys, and I said to you, didn't I, bring you back if there was anything interesting? Well, there's something interesting. Look at this. That is 3 birds I've never seen, and 2 That are my nemesis birds. I've never ever seen them before in my life. That, guys, is a green woodpecker. I don't think the pictures are great. I don't think the footage is great. I don't really care. I've seen one. I've recorded one. Oh, honestly, he was just hopping up and down on the grass, and he heard the yaffle it makes. It's almost as if it's laughing at you. And I've said that before, you know, when I've been in the woods and I've heard it, and it's like it's laughing at me, it's taunting me. Well, the little bugger was just hopping around on the grass, and I've probably got, I don't know, 30 foot away from it, maybe 25, 30 feet. So that the pictures are cropped in. But we've got some. Anyway, incredible day. So, stonechat, never seen, always wanted to. Bearded reedlings or bearded tits, my nemesis bird. Honestly, I've looked and looked and looked, and the one that I've tried the hardest for, and I do mean tried the hardest for, is a green woodpecker. And I've seen all three today. Ogbra flats, guys. Come and give it a look. I mean, it's incredible. Get in. Anyway, this is definitely the end because I'm not sure I can top that. And excuse the poor camera footage and me getting overexcited, but honestly, I've tried so hard to find these birds, and that green woodpecker for me is perfecto. Anyway, on to the next, guys. See you on the next one.